Girlfriend drunkenly confessed that she let her superior squeeze her ass to help her get a promotion. She already apologized to me, but I'm starting to reconsider everything. I am 24 and I've been dating my girlfriend, 25, for about 4 months now, but we had previously worked together for a little over a year. I left that company 8 months ago, so we've known each other for a while. Up until last night, everything has been perfect. She's gorgeous, she's kind and caring, she has a great career ahead of her, and we click perfectly. We spend a pretty good amount of time together, and it's never been anything but amazing. She's been interviewing for what would effectively be a promotion for her but at other companies recently, and she's been stressed beyond belief about the process. Last night, her current company had a work event that she went to, and it was about 45 minutes away from my current apartment and well over an hour and a half away from her apartment. So I suggested that I go and pick her up and she could sleep at my place because I knew she'd have been drinking. When I finally got there to get her in the car, she was pretty drunk. Can't say I was pumped up about how much she had drunk, but God knows I've been that drunk on a Tuesday before, so I'm not about to get mad about it. We're about halfway through the car ride and she's transitioning between drunkenly attempting to engage a makeout session while I'm on the highway and repelling back to curl up against the door in exaggerated bewilderment that I'm not going for it. Somewhere between this, she starts telling me about her night, how much fun it was, and who the particularly drunk people were. She then mentions one gentleman in particular, let's call him Corporate Executive. Corporate Executive works for the parent company of the company that my girlfriend works for, and that parent company is one that girlfriend is applying to work for. Corporate Executive has a very good relationship with the head of girlfriend's office, so he joined them for their night out. Long story short, girlfriend lets me know, very casually, that she let Corporate Executive squeeze her ass so many times tonight in hopes of aiding her pursuit of a job at his company. At first, I thought she was kidding because she said it so casually. When it became clear she wasn't kidding, I asked her why, and her responses were essentially, "What does it matter?" I'll save you all the rest of the conversation, but safe to say I cooled off before I went to bed and decided I would talk about it in the morning when she was sober. She woke up this morning, definitely hungover, but also very apologetic. I accepted her apology and forgave her on the spot, chalking it up a bad night and a lot of booze. But I have to be honest, I'm starting to reconsider everything. It wasn't necessarily the fact that it happened, but the way she so casually brought it up. Obviously, I don't want a relationship where my girlfriend is being groped by other men, and to be honest, her attitude about it last night made it pretty clear to me that she doesn't really think it's a big deal. Is this enough of a disagreement to justify ending it here before we get more serious than we already are? Best comments. Next time she'll casually explain the rug burns on her knees after you congratulate her on her next promotion. Before you run away, definitely talk to her and try to gauge if she was encouraging / was okay with this behavior, or is more a victim of SA. She could have brought it up in a casual way because she was still processing it. Maybe her being drunk prevented her from seeing how serious it is. Then why tell her boyfriend she had a great time? Why start trying to make out with her boyfriend the entire way home? Doesn't sound like a person who was traumatized to me. Sounds like someone who was horny. Sounds like a very drunk, very honest person to me. Why do so many people on this sub have a hard time admitting there are immoral, shitty women in this world? Women can have issues with loyalty. Women do cheat on their SOs. Women do use their bodies to move up the corporate ladder. She was still drunk in the car and might not have realized the gravity of the situation. We don't know the full details of what happened that night. The guy was also in a position of power, so maybe she didn't have a choice but to abide to the groping so she wouldn't lose the job opportunity. The problem isn't that she got groped. From what he wrote, it made it seem like she was encouraging it in order to gain his favor for her job. Let Corporate Executive squeeze her ass so many times tonight? I don't know, maybe she couldn't phrase it the right way because she was drunk, but from that quote, it sounds like she was okay with it.